Where is all the money going? The money that the fat fetish community claimed the young men were willingly giving up to watch fat, unadmiring content. Anyone paying attention would throw out that they're not willingly throwing their money away on fat fetish content. We would bet they're doing it out of lust, from being manipulated, with the help of the average pathetic heifer putting out the videos in the community, which from that, the young men on the other end of the line watching their pitiful performances are eventually giving in. Clearly they don't want to feel like, even though after every purchase, they probably feel like. Therefore, they don't really want to be involved and aren't willingly giving up their money. They're doing it through an addiction, and the average heifer in the community fueling them to give up their. Remember, no woman out there would want anything to do with a guy buying fat fetish content. That's the real world. Clearly the majority of them won't be able to work again after putting out videos where they can be viewed on camera playing with rubbing and poking their bellies. Let's get real. They need to generate enough money to live off of in order to avoid having to look for work when it's over. That's where the money's going. And the fat fetish video creators in the community, well, they're ruining everything they are and could have been. Now we took note of how a lot of them, the fat fetish video creators, and how many of them have been taking a new approach in the way they're managing their money. And what a growing number of them are doing is opening up new profiles on more platforms. Why are they doing that? Clearly the cucked fat fetish community didn't critique it. They're only in the frame to buy and get off on the fat fetish content. Therefore, due to them being cucked and irrational, we'll be literal about it. They, the fat fetish video creators, could only benefit more with multiple platforms. It's all about getting more money. We'll give you an example. Here you have Riley, who beginning on November 11th, around a week ago actually, she opened up a Twitch account. Really? Why? For a year and a half Riley had been keeping up with everyone when featuring in videos with other community fake friend collaborators, but the old fake friends are now gone and we do know that the community didn't question this. Why in the world would Riley begin playing video games for an audience who are only keeping up for the fat fetish content? Clearly the viewers who follow her aren't there for gaming videos, they followed to watch Riley permanently damage her health. Well, we deal with reality here, therefore, putting it bluntly, Riley needed more money. Riley began on one platform a year and a half ago while working a full-time job. She referred to that, her 9 to 5. At the time she had likely been taking note of how much revenue came in from one platform, and not long after that, she opened another, and another, and another. Right now, if you check, Riley's on 10 platforms, all from one, a year and a half ago. Not long ago we put out a video covering Riley being left behind by the community, apart from coming into it thinking the other fat fetish video creators would catch her if she fell, but they didn't, and they aren't, and they won't. Here we have in front of us, a total free-for-all. A free-for-all for whoever can gather up the most amount of addicted young men who aren't capable to not give in and buy their pathetic content. Now from what you're viewing with Riley being on 10 platforms, it's a clear note informing everyone that she needs help. Riley is hurting, no genuine human being could deny it if they're paying attention. And Riley's not the only one. Look at Criminal Candy, the fat fetish video creator who won't deny kitty accusations. Living in a corrupt area where it'll cost you $11 for a water bottle, she began a YouTube channel for live streaming like that's not a Twitch idea, but like everyone who's filled with greed, what with copying the content over to YouTube, and bam, 5,000 followers. And you can bet the whole time she had her Linktree uploaded. Follow that Linktree and all her media platforms are there for everyone to get their card out and buy her content. Would you want to be the one giving money to a criminal? No, you wouldn't, and neither would anyone else. Wrapping it up, what you're viewing is money grab. It's all about getting more money. Everyone's finding it harder and harder to keep up with the price of living. Now they're taking pitiful measures. We love watching them go the length fighting for the young men who happen to be on the internet. That's entertaining. Hell, without your money, they would have to get jobs. And they really don't want that. Don't be fooled. A lot of them inform the public that, quote, you can help me blow up and gain weight or whatever, unquote. That's nothing more than a cheap maneuver to generate additional money. Hell, they might head over to the dollar area and buy $4 mini muffins like Riley did. Yeah, we caught these. She folded the pouch shockingly, maybe not wanting everyone to catch the mini muffins Walmart great value knockoff brand. Really, they're all trying to collect enough payment from you to pay their rent. Remember, even the average heifer in the community who you think's a lovely happy individual is only a greed-filled human being with bills. They really are nothing, and until you get that, you're not going to change your own life for the better as the viewer. Make the change, quit buying fat fetish content. Give them that indication that you're not going to be taken advantage of anymore. And really, for the young men watching, that's the kind of attitude women crave. Now get out there.